Yotei. We're gonna do an open world, spoiler-free stream for the game. I started a brand new save, thanks to Sony, of course, for providing me with a copy of the game so I could stream it. And of course, you saw my review already. We are working on a lot of spoiler-free tips and tricks. The first video is already up. There's way more coming your way. And in this stream, I just wanna ride around and showcase what I mean with that the open world is really, really good. People are curious, okay, is it very empty? Well, no. I mean, it looks empty. The draw distance is insane. But there's a lot going on here. Thanks everyone for joining in the chat. Of course, if you're watching later, that's awesome too. And yeah, let's immediately ride alongside these other horses here, where we will actually then increase the speed a bit, which is nice. So I started a brand new save. I'm like 2 hours in. I wanted to not show any campaign spoilers, no story stuff whatsoever. We're just gonna ride around in the open world because I know you wanna experience the story for yourself, and I totally get that. So of course, when you ride and look for these flowers, you also increase your speed a bit. And usually these flower trails end at some sort of interesting location too. And for example, here we have this monk. So let's see what he has to say. And how many? And thanks everyone again for joining.
Maybe over that way. That can't be right.
I will show my
I am aware.
graphic settings in a moment. Oh, we want to turn the subtitles on.
Nothing gained. I am a monk, you see. Geisho to my friends. What I search for is worth it. Places of reflection, altars set by those who seek to find their path.
I remember the statues. My father helped some farmers place one when I was young.
Ah, you are a local. May I convince
And this is
you to
basically
keep
an
me
introduction
company
to
as
the
I
skill
search?
system they have.
Your eyes
And
might see something
you
I
really want to
can't.
look out for these altars because that's the only way you
It
can
is
get
bad
skills in
luck
this
to
game.
leave a spiritual man alone in the
So
woods.
I will take that as a yes.
let's see what
Let us
where he brings
proceed.
us.
Why is it so important?
Yeah, I'm starting
that
an
you
hour
find
early,
these
Joseph,
altars?
because we have a lot
The
of other
amount of
videos to
Ronin
make.
making their way to Ezo.
And
I
yeah, this
fear
fits a
the
bit better in the
peaceful
schedule.
lives many enjoy here will go extinct. But
Can you
if
show
I
the
can
whole
show
map?
them how
Okay,
to
so
take
I
them
see some people asking certain things. Let's do that before we walk and look at the monk and see where he takes us. So I'm playing on the normal difficulty. There is lethal already, so that is where you. I want to try that as well, but let's do like some medium play. Let's do a medium sort of. The first half hour medium, and then we will kind of go from there. You have casual too. Casual is crazy, then even your regular attacks stagger enemies, so it's basically the story mode from the other Sony games. But you can also do custom as well, and then change everything you want. Enemy damage, stealth, aggression, and stuff like that. So that is kind of nice. I'm playing on the Ray Tracing Pro, which the PlayStation 5 Pro exclusive mode, and this combines some of the things. But you can of course also go in performance. This is what the base PS5 has as well, but the options are different depending on the yeah. So basically, performance mode 60 FPS on base PS5 as well. The resolution on PS5 Pro is a bit higher, but I'm gonna play on the Ray Tracing Pro. I saw some people already ask about these modes. The lo-fi, we're gonna try that one as well. Add more mud, more blood, and uses a tighter cinematic camera. And the Kurosawa
To
mode.
think, to breathe. They could find
That
a new
looks
way
actually
of
kind of
doing
wild. I've not
things.
touched these modes yet. But yeah, this I don't think playing the game the first time in these modes makes a lot of sense. But this has like a lot more blood. But obviously YouTube is not gonna like that, so you will have to try that out for yourself. I'm not hearing any music yet. So yeah, I wanted to quickly show it. I might like turn them on a little later in the stream. Let's see what the monk has to say here.
The trees here look young.
I'll cut through. See if they're hiding something.
So you start the game with the katana again, and very quickly...
It looks like the one Father placed.
Let us take a moment to reflect on who we are.
You can also switch to the dual
and
katanas.
who we want to be.
And yeah, the game uses a lot of the touchpad features, actually. Hey, sly bad dude. TK Sonsa. Do you have the pre-order bonus? Sadly not, but I might actually receive it any moment. So then we can still showcase it in the stream. So that's gonna be exciting. So yeah, these are the skills. Again, I have the dual katana unlocked. You unlock it very early in the story, but I didn't want to show you that mission, so you can experience it for yourself. I'm gonna unlock the dodge roll as the first mission. I will have an early things video up very soon, which will also highlight the best skills you want to get early.
I am glad my path now includes you, traveler.
I'm playing on custom, says Fella.
Well,
Nice.
what do we have
I
here?
also don't have the deluxe armor and stuff, sadly, at Bandit Gaming. Oh, who are
Don't
these?
you know these woods belong to Lord Saito?
Saito Outlaws.
Get behind me.
Okay, there we go. Oh. I should probably turn that off, that you sometimes hit the photo mode. But yeah, like as you can see, the dodge roll, very, very nice. Gonna record my gameplay. Now this guy doesn't really defend himself, so we can just... Goodbye to you.
These are just
The
the
deluxe
sort
list
of
items
men
are
who
only
could use a
cosmetic.
moment
I
of
think it has a new armor set as well that likely has a
But
perk,
at
so I'm
least I
actually
was
kind
right
of
to
curious about
trust
that.
you. Here, take this with my gratitude.
Every day we're JorRaptoring, that's what I like
You
to
were
hear.
also right about the altars. They're worth
Hey, good
looking
logic.
for.
Then make sure to speak with Isaburo, the cartographer. I've been
Do
helping
you think I
him
should
record
pre-order?
the
Yeah, Shadow
locations
Flame,
of these
pre-order,
altars
get the
across
game.
Ezo.
It's amazing.
Isaburo travels around, but he was staying at the Yotei's Shadow Inn.
Ooh,
Safe travels, my friend.
I want to see if the deluxe edition armor is worth it. I will do a video on it the moment I get my hands
Stay out
on
of
it.
trouble this time.
How many videos are on the docket, Muckerman says? Too much to... Too much to count, but a lot. A lot. All story spoiler free, of course. So, instead of going to a katana master or like a forge in a settlement, to upgrade your weapon you actually have to go back to your home. And then upgrade it like this.
I remember the first blade.
And
Father
they
let
have
me help
mini
him
games for it. Now, luckily you can skip them.
Sure you're ready for this?
But yeah,
Of
I have
course I
to
am.
do this. And then flip. We're really going old school
sweating.
PlayStation here.
You'll enjoy
As if
the heat
Yotei is a
from
launch
winter.
game.
It doesn't look right.
We have only
That's
just
so
begun.
silly, I love it, yeah. Luke Skytalker, a nice name. How's the game so far? I did a review, of course. I finished it, played already for more than 40 hours. I love it. I think it's really, really good. There are some things that I'm not a huge fan of, but those are mostly personal things. It depends on if the story hits as much as it did for Tsushima. That kind of depends on your preference. But for me, my biggest point is that I wish there were a bit more new unlocks. A lot of the things you earn in this game were things we could already do in Tsushima. So they went a bit too far, I think, with the whole... We have a new character, so she is not as strong as
It's
Jin
been a
was
while.
at the end of Tsushima. I think it would have been cooler if they added more stuff that Atsu can do that Jin cannot do. Like at the end of the game, Atsu is kind of similar to Jin, and I wish they would diversify it a bit more.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I, Nishba.
Not a lot of your people know our
So,
language.
in the open world, they basically
My
have
father always said if
set
you want to
locations
survive
for
up
things
here,
that can trigger,
there's
like
no one better to
handcrafted
ask
things,
than
like
the
side
island.
missions and stuff like that.
My people
But they
were
also have
here
random
first, weren't
spots.
we?
So you can
You
encounter
will
these
have to,
people for the
forgive
first
my
time
rudeness. There has
in a
been
lot
lot
of different
turmoil in these
spots.
parts as of late.
And now I
Please,
encounter them here.
Come. We were just about ready to start a meal.
And then you can join them by the campfire. Not everyone is hostile, although most people are. And yeah, let's let's cook something. And
meal
yeah,
would be
again, this is
better with
also a mini game where you have to
run out of
move the
ice cream.
controller.
Ureporo was supposed to bring
Flip
some,
the food.
but he hasn't shown up.
I'm gonna skip
Last
it
I
because
heard,
otherwise
he
it
was
seems like
trading
this
with
game is
foreigners
a
about
Mario
Cape
Party clone,
Shinodai.
but it is not.
Ah, shame.
So there's not much content, I guess. There is much. There is a lot of content in this game. Oh, you can do a photo mode as well. That's awesome. While camping, you can play your shamisen, craft some things. But let's exit the
I should
camp.
get going.
Or wait, I could actually
We
talk
should
to the
make
guy as
ready
well. He
We
sells
spent
some
the
things
summer
for me
at
as
our
well.
villages past the mountains. Now we go to Hushko Kotan, past the Great Lake. Should you be looking for the right tools to survive out here?
Nusia is asking,
recommend you
does
stop
taking
by.
out the stand system from
think about
Tsushima
it.
water down the
Stay
combat?
safe.
I think it's very interesting that that people are saying that the stand system has been taken out, and that is true. It is true that the stand system is not in the game anymore. But instead of them taking it out, they basically
Mentioned you've
replaced
had
it.
trouble.
Instead
Wherever you
of
go, people
having
are
your
looking
katana
for a
and
fight.
switching
These
movesets for the
Ronin from
katana,
across the
you're now
waters,
switching
the
weapons.
Yotei 6.
So the
Even
water
Clan
stance was
Matsumai.
against shields. Now you use the Kusarigama against shields. So it's still in that right spot for other types of. So the stand system is still in the game, but you don't switch to a moon stance. You instead switch to the Odashi, so a new weapon that is then good against
Do you
every
have anything to
that
trade?
certain enemy type.
Always. Take a look.
So let's see what this guy has. Cool new hat for Atsu. And really, like, go get. Okay, can get a cool mask as well. I, for whatever reason, love this. The Horned Stubbornness mask. And really, don't worry, you will get these flowers very, very quickly. So, if you find a cool cosmetic, totally get it. I want to thank Samaya here for the first super chat. Can you climb that mountain in the back? Otherwise, Todd Howard would be disappointed. You actually can, but it's not as, you can go to, you already see it on the map. This is the map, by the way, for people who are curious. From moment 1 you can see it, so it's not really a spoiler. There are 5 regions, I think, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have the Nayoro Wilds as well in between. So this is basically the starting area. But really, you can go to every area except for the coast one early in the game. So that's what I love from this game over Tsushima. There's so much freedom, and people were really like afraid that meant that the I'm gonna, by the way, change my mask here. That meant that oh no. Oh, we got this. Nice. But that meant that that would impact the story, but I actually love the story the most when you are like able to go wherever you want. Because it just really fits the nature of this game. It's really all about freedom. It's really all about, okay, I see some smoke in the distance, let's check it out. And here we have another, what is this? So this is also something you can encounter everywhere in the open world.
You're all right.
But yeah, while the world might feel empty or like
That's
large,
better.
there are
You know your
constantly
way
these
around
small
horses.
camps
I
or
worked
people
stables
asking
in the
for your
south.
attention.
I've been
So
trying to get to know
you will
them.
never go
Ever
for like
since your
5
people brought them
minutes
to, I know more
without finding something. I want to thank Mirage as well. Thanks for all the tips and tricks over the years. I appreciate you.
less
Yeah,
than
we've been
people.
doing it now for
They
10
smell better,
years.
too.
But really the tips and tricks are since
know, they've
early
come really well, it
2017.
I work with leather and
That's
textiles,
also crazy.
so I've been trying
8
to make
years.
a saddle he'll like.
Looks well crafted. Do you sell your work?
Of course.
So yeah, we have a saddle fender. Let's buy
I
this
hope
for
it
my
is
man.
useful.
Saddle die. We can go gold
A
and
fair
immediately
exchange.
equip it.
Looks like you put a lot of thought into these.
You should come see us at Hushko Kotan, in the Nyota Wilds. Maybe we can swap stories about our majestic companions.
Maybe.
So yeah, we should now immediately have this cool new saddle on our
Over
horse,
here,
as you
boy.
can see. So I see a question here. What made you compare it to Red Dead Redemption 2? And that is really, and I think we will see some of it during this stream, but that is really that, like, you explore this world. Here, we are now suddenly, there's a random Ronin.
You've been sniffing around about the Yotei 6.
Have you come to tell me where I can find them?
More like to collect a bounty on your head.
You want your reward? Earn it.
Here comes!
So again, you constantly encounter these enemies, and sometimes it works different than you think. Like, you work together, but yeah, maybe they're not what they seem, or a small side story about a brother being kidnapped turned into a longer mission. I'm just saying random stuff. It's not what's really in the game, but just to give you an example of this game constantly
you're going to
surprises
answer
you
my
with the
questions.
small,
Politely.
yeah, small side missions,
what
and
you
even
know about the
the
Oni.
shorter activities all have a twist, and that's what kind of made me compare it to Red Dead Redemption 2.
Shikari Plain burns his enemies alive.
So he's now
Yari master,
teasing all the things we can do in the
Sensei
game. This is very
Tried to
early.
lead a rebellion against him, but was forced into hiding on an island off the coast.
And the Kitsune?
I heard he's a fox demon. Lurks in the frozen wilds of Teshio Ridge. Everyone fears him.
We have no
except
info on the
Master
PC
Inomoto,
release
and
yet.
an expert with a Kusarigama. But that old man hardly ever leaves our mountain.
What about the dragon and the spider?
I would say early
They are sons
2027
of
at the
Lord
earliest.
Saito, cruel bastards with a taste for firearms. They have set their sights on an Odachi master in Tokachi Range.
Good. Just one more question.
And that's another cool feature. It's not... It's kind of nice, but basically... So, of course, the story is, without spoiling anything, this is what they also said in the trailers. We play Atsu, her family was butchered, murdered by the Yotei 6, and now we want our revenge. And yeah, we want to go after certain targets. So you can choose in which order you want to do it. I would suggest you go after the Kitsune first, because the unlocks during this questline are very good. So I'm now gonna ask about the Kitsune, and
said
then
the
I will get a
Kitsune
map
is in
marker on the
Teshio
map
Ridge.
that tells me where to
How
go.
do I get there?
Follow the Nupuru River to its northernmost point. The Kitsune is going to bury you beneath the ice.
I'll take my chances.
And always take out the enemies you see in the open world, because here 450 gold, that is a lot. That is a lot of money that you just get from these random encounters. What do we have here? Okay, we have some Saito man butchering.
Lord Saito is looking.
So, again, people were saying, okay, the stand system, what about it? Well, we now have spear-wielding enemies, which means that you want to use the dual katanas, because they are good against spear-wielding enemies. As you can see, when the stagger bar is yellow, that means that you're using the right weapon. And yeah, the dual katanas look amazing. And they play really nice too. And you get them very early on. So now, as you can see, I deal way less stagger damage to this enemy. Okay, it's still pretty good, this like an early game enemy. But I actually It would have been smarter to switch to the katana for katana wielding enemies. Another new feature is that you can pick up weapons and throw them. So we were first speculating, okay, you use them as well. No, you sadly can only throw them.
I did not expect a stranger's help.
And I see people talk about the female samurai. They actually talk about that in the game. And they have a story reason for that too. So, yeah, they thought about it. It's not like, oh, we just put the...
Guess you'll want payment. Here.
And she's a mercenary, yes.
I
that's
didn't
true.
realize you were a woman. I once served a samurai household. My lady was fierce with a naginata.
You served in Onamusha?
A long time ago. She perished, defending the estate after her husband died in battle. I escaped here. But even Ezo is not free of men with a thirst for war.
Do you mean the Yotei 6? What can you tell me about them?
Only what I've heard.
Tell me what you know about the Kitsune.
I know he's in Teshio Ridge. Tough place to live. Just the other day I heard about fox spirits taking over farms there. But a local farmer is fighting back with kunai.
Ooh,
Kunai.
kunai.
Interesting.
Be careful, stranger. And thank you for saving me.
So again, the encounter is pretty like normal. Okay, we have enemies harassing a woman here, and we save her. But they all have unique dialogue after that. So it's not just the very typical Ubisoft situation, or Tsushima had that too. Where it's always the same dialogue. No, everything feels more handcrafted here, and is more handcrafted. Okay, let's actually have a direction that we want to go to. Let's go back to our first, like, sort of the first sort of settlement that you encounter. And let's go through the white flowers, so we actually decrease our speed. I see a lot of questions. I'm gonna do my best to answer them. Are the bounties endless or limited? Robo-Wizzo, everything is limited. So there are no like repeatable activities that are just endless. I will show you the bounties right now. So this is the first encampment you go to. And this is the bounty board. So we can actually go here very early on in the game.
Let's talk. I've got a business proposal for you. Name's Kojiro. I'm in the business of bringing people together at the edge of a blade. Whether it be Clan Matsumai or Yotei 6, I make sure their bounties reach
And in every region you can find new
A bounty
bounties.
broker working
And
all sides.
they are not like
That's a dangerous
they are not
thing.
like
Not
endless
as
because they are
dangerous as
all
that
basically a
vengeful
storyline.
Onryo
They're all a
everyone's
quest that
talking
have a
about.
personality
If
and
you
sometimes
believe that
unique
sort of thing.
rewards.
The Yotei 6 certainly seem to. So how about it? You get the bounties, we both get the coin.
You don't get the ghost
generous
mask from the
offer.
start, Almighty.
I knew you'd see it that way.
So yeah, if we go here, we have the smiling Yoshimoto.
I got my hat right.
They got you see your bounty because yeah, for the Ronin that are out in the world, they are hunting you, and it's kind of cool to see their bounty. And we also have the Crow Genso. So now on the map we have these highlighted locations that reveal where the bounty was last seen, where the target was last seen. I think even without the bounty you can just go, like if you're just exploring this region and you go here, then yeah, you can encounter this enemy, for example. So let's go here. We're gonna fast travel a bit. Fast travel, instant, and every location, just like in Tsushima, after uncovering it, it's immediately also a fast travel point. Time and how's the voice acting? I think it's great. I think it's, yeah. Not like blown away, but it's also very good. It's like fine, it's great. The world is indeed beautiful. What do we have here? Dueling 3, okay. Of course, the duels from Tsushima are back.
A real warrior.
Love his
Finally.
outfit.
All I want is a worthy opponent to show Takezo my worth. But I've only met the hungry ronin and scrawny travelers you see buried here.
But you
That
already
didn't
see
stop
it,
you from
right?
killing
The
them.
gameplay
Practice
loop of
is
this game is so
practice.
good.
But
You're
you,
constantly,
I
what the heck
sense
is over
you
there?
will
What
be
the heck
a
is over there?
real
What the heck is over there? And
challenge.
now I encounter this
You
random
better
guy.
Not bore me.
Oh, he killed all those enemies, okay. And then we go into duel mode. Are there many outfits? Yes, there are. 12, 13 if you also count the deluxe edition. Again, I hope I can showcase these items at some point. But I've bought the collector's edition, so I should get the key tomorrow. But I hope I get it already today. So this guy immediately going in. I wanna use my katana for this because katana is best against katana. And see why the dodge roll is so good?
You have
The
rare
normal
talent.
dodge is this. A jump back. But like dodge roll just, yeah, it's a lot nicer. Although to be fair, for a duel, dodging to the side, just one press of circle, is already pretty good too. But I don't have a perfect parry yet, because that's a skill you have to unlock.
That's it. Don't hold back.
I love his helmet. Ah, damn it. Okay, so this is also a new feature. Yeah, I'm disarmed. So now my weapon is on the ground. And I have to look for it, grab it again. So, okay, it's the yellow glow. And that's where the dodge roll also really comes in. Now I have my weapon again. Otherwise you fight unarmed. Okay, so this guy is using sickles. You need the Yari spear for that, but I obviously don't have that yet. But that is how you counter the sickles. So to stagger the guy now takes a bit longer. But we should be able. We should be good. Okay, I used that too. Yeah, there we go.
Yes. Someone with true skill.
Oh wow, that is a crazy combo. Yeah, you have to parry these or get out of the way. There we go. Goodbye to you, my friend.
Pathetic.
Can you stream in higher quality, the 4K?
An inspiring victory.
I think it's
another
good
step.
to
Relax.
upgrade my setup
not
at one
armed.
point for 4K.
My name is Ugetsu. And you are?
Atsu, are you following me?
I'm following the
Big
beginning.
spoilers or no? No, there will be no spoilers in this video
Was
whatsoever
a
in
disciple
terms of like
Takezo the Unrivaled.
The Unrivaled? Who gave him that title?
I'm
in
so
terms
glad
of
you
story,
asked.
of course. Trust me, I've skipped a lot. Like the opening is very, very
Takezo
cool.
the
This is our
Unrivaled
first mythic
was the
duel.
greatest duelist under heaven. His two swords claimed so many victories. It was said that Hachiman, the god of battle, blessed his left and right hand.
Performance on normal PS5 should be
Before
great. I
every
see a lot of
duel,
questions about it.
Takezo wrote the name of his opponent on a strip
Resolution
of
is
paper
a bit lower
and
than on
hung it
PS5
from a
Pro, but
tree.
that's it.
On Takezo's tree was so heavy with names that there was no room for another.
I'm gonna show the map
He
in a moment.
disappeared.
Timon is asking, can you disarm him in return? Yes, there's a skill.
Some say he left for Ezol,
Where
searching
if
for a
you
worthy
counter
opponent.
that
Only when
yellow
Takezo
glowing
the
attack from him,
Unrivaled
you
loses his
actually
title,
he will
he pass
his
on
weapon
the
will be
secret
disarmed,
of his unstoppable twin
or
sword strike.
his weapon will fall on the ground. So Maya, I will try and
These
do my best to
disciples
stream in
live for
8K
one
for
reason
you
alone.
specifically next
To prove
time.
themselves worthy of learning Takezo's unstoppable strike.
Do you think it's real?
Keep killing his disciples, and we'll find out. Search for Takezo's trees. Challenge his disciples.
So there are more of these
Prove
dueling
yourself
trees
stronger.
that all have
Sounds
a
like
dueling
I'm doing all
opponent.
the
They're
work.
all quite different.
If you die, try to go out
They give some pretty
dramatically.
nice rewards,
Makes
and
for a
then
better story.
according to this mystery, you can then fight a special opponent. If you here we now have a new charm. Of course, the charms are back. The loadouts are also from the start. The moment you unlock a second outfit, you get a second loadout, third outfit, third loadout. There are 5 loadout options in the game in total. I think Atsu, her voice acting is great. It's not like amazing. I'm not like blown away, where I'm like give this lady a award or something. But I also at no point was like, ooh, this is not great. And I sometimes had it, for example, with Nawe. With her voice, where some points were really good and then some conversations were kind of still. And I love that your mount can jump. Whee! Whee! Okay, let's see where. Oh yeah, we wanted to go to our first bounty target. Like that's gonna be your experience playing this game as well. You're constantly distracted and we're like, what was I doing again? Oh yeah. We got some people over here. So this is one of the only random encounters. You will encounter these people quite often, and they will also always talk about a hot spring. And I know that is something that people want to see, so okay, we're gonna go there.
You should stop by the hot
Oh, hot spring! I did not expect
would
that.
be nice.
I did not expect that. So that's cool. If you if you learn about the location, you get a map, and then you kind of have to, okay, where is this? Where is this? You kind of have to, it's kind of a puzzle. If you cannot figure it out though, then at one point the game will give you an idea. Okay, now we're gonna do pro tip. So I'm gonna camp here. If you just joined, the game has many of these. I now have to do this. Of these mini games, but as you can see in the bottom right corner of the screen, you can skip. So please do that if you don't want to. I did this once, and I was like, I'm good. I'm good. Basically, don't go camping with me. I cannot make fire. Oh, that worked out pretty well. No, the skipping is great. You don't have to do that. It's just there for if you want to. Oh, we can actually sleep. But yeah, now we have our spirit back. That is nice. And why this is great is because I know people want to see the onsen. Now we have a fast travel point right here. So if we go to the camp over here, get our horse, go to the onsen, then after that we can fast travel back to our camp and continue with our journey. That's a free pro tip right there. How to call the wolf. So the wolf just shows up randomly. Maybe during the stream we will see the wolf. There are also wolf dens in the game. Okay, I'm gonna turn off one feature that I was trying. Oop. Because, yeah, then if you do the wind, so you can at any point do up on the touchpad and then the wind will guide you to your location, basically. But of course, another thing that is in the game, and we will see that in a moment, are the golden birds. So we should now at one point get a golden bird friend who will tell us that, okay, there's an onsen close by. Hey, there you are. Oh, we have... Is there like a bear close by or anything? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, yeah. The dodge roll is really good against bears as well. Without the dodge roll, you will die from bears. Ah! There are friendly bears in the game too. Okay, now we're having an issue. got it. We got it. Samaya, thanks as always for your support. Don't let this game distract you from the fact that Yakuza Kiwami 3 was announced and is releasing February 11 next year. Well, I'm happy that there are always yearly Yakuza titles. And I'm happy that it's one that you like. But yeah, I was totally distracted. Okay. Of course, my number one question during the under the review was, are there onsens and do we see what we hope? Samaya, that's insane. 5 membership presents. Everyone thanks Samaya for that generous donation. Appreciate you a lot. Okay, let's now rest. I want to ride the bear too. That would be crazy, Carl. Let's do music.
I used to look at my shamisen like it was a chore.
Yes, I'm
But
playing
after
on
Mother
PS5
died,
Pro, Jim.
I heard music
Please don't
everywhere.
kill my horse this time.
The rustle of leaves. The call of the stars.
Are there any story side quests? Vivek, there are a lot of story side quests. All the side quests, even the non-side quests, are story related. Cool part about the onsens is every time you go in a new one... Ooh, ooh, getting hot in here. Every time you go in a new one, you actually increase your max health. So you don't have to find 5 before you get like an increase, which is kind of wild. So now we did the hot spring over here. Let's go back to our camp and go to the smiling Yama Otio. You will know why I'm mispronouncing it in a moment. Let's go there. Wait, is it out? Well, I got like a good news for you. It's out tomorrow. Midnight in your region, or actually if you're in the Pacific,
Could be one of smiling Yoshitomo's.
if you're
Looks
actually
inviting.
in the
Maybe
US
too
Pacific, you can start
inviting.
playing at 9 p.m. So yeah, we got this abandoned camp. What's happening here? Make yourself at home. There are salmon in the fish traps and sake on the barrel. You are welcome to set up camp and stay the night. Okay, so we're being kind of lured here. But we know that our bounty target is close by. So let's build a fire. Okay, we're gonna skip this again. 11 p.m. tonight for you. Nice for smoking. I mean, how are the side quests compared to Odyssey? It's kind of similar to Odyssey, but no story choices that impact the game.
That smells
Hey.
wonderful. But aren't you afraid of smiling Yoshitomo?
He's why I'm here.
Ah, you're a bounty hunter. You should know. Many have tried to cut down smiling Yoshitomo. He's not someone to underestimate.
You seem to know a lot about this smiling Yoshinaka.
Smiling Yoshitomo.
My mistake. If you're so worried, why come to this camp?
To warn you. He's a dangerous man.
All his victims are defenseless travelers. Sounds more like a coward.
I am not a coward. I am a deadly killer, and you should show some respect.
Your bounty's mine.
Yeah, I love this quest. So another new feature is that you can drink sake, and then you drop the barrel on the ground, and then you can throw that, and that also staggers the enemies, dealing quite some damage, as you can see. Okay, so that's our first bounty target killed. And we get a sword kit for our trouble, and 750 gold, which a lot. See people thanking Somaya for the generous membership gifting. Bro got rage bait, yeah. Is there any way to turn off the bars while riding a horse? So it never, it sometimes happens, but not always. So I'm not sure if it triggers, but maybe it should be at the camera or display settings. I of course have my blood off because YouTube doesn't like it. But I'm not really seeing it. Hot style. Expert, no. They immediately have, of course, show masks in cutscenes. Enhanced combat clues. Microphone. Oh my god, you can blow in the freaking controller to make the campfire. No, not in my game. I don't see an option to turn off the I don't see an option for it. Let's go here. Now we immediately have the wind guiding us in the right direction. So there are a lot of resources you can pick up, but and they are different per region, but they are all adding to a certain category. So you have mushrooms, you have like other food, it all just counts as food. You have copper, you have metal, or like copper and other ore, it all counts towards metal. So they still made sure that it makes sense for the region you are in. Like here, I picked up 2 different types of, I think, like trees or like branches or whatever. It all counts towards bamboo. Okay, we now have a new golden bird. You always want to follow these. Let's see where it takes us. Another onsen. Nice. Oh. So the onsens are kind of different too. But I'm not sure. I sometimes find it hard to see what the difference is. But we do have a sake bottle here. So we can drink, I guess, a bit. And it overall looks like a pretty relaxing onsen. But let's rest. Should I do side mission or the main story first? Pluck. There's really only one. Not one, but there is a best way to play the game. And that is basically
Stomach's rumbling.
just taking it as it
Again.
comes. Just exploring the world,
These
not
stupid
focusing
mushrooms
on the main
are
story,
jubilant
but
whenever
whenever
we
you
get
want to
hungry.
do the main story, do it. When you get to the main story objective,
Told me
do
to
it.
avoid the
But
bright
don't
red ones,
mainline this
so they'd
game.
make
You
me
will
sick
really
if they
regret it.
didn't kill me.
Does the horse riding feel
He was
similar to
right.
Tsushima? Yes, it does. What happens when you turn on the blood while recording a video? Well, it will demonetize the video. It will maybe say that the video is only for 18 plus. Which means that way less people can view the video, and that hurts the channel, and it's bad all around. Okay, so we have a lighthouse over there. I think we got our first camp. So I think that's a cool spot to go to. But yeah, as you can see, we kind of have to make a detour, so let's do that. We cannot use our mount here. Is the PS5 Pro worth getting? I don't know. For me it is, because I love to have the best, the best version of a game. Oh, my arrows. Again, what you're seeing here is the ray tracing pro mode, so I still have ray tracing, but I also play in 60 FPS. Like, that is basically what the PS5 Pro offers for most games. You have the graphics from the quality mode, and basically and always 60 FPS. I just can't play games in 30 FPS anymore. So yeah, I'm happy that the option is there, but if it's worth it, nah, it's a lot of money. I think it's probably smarter to wait for the PS6 that might be even less money and a better console. And it will probably be here in 2 years. That's at least what the rumors are saying. Okay, we got our first camp over here.
Saito's banners. We've taken over the lighthouse.
Capture Saito leaders, find and defeat the enemy leader and their soldiers. Once defeated, take the leader
Look
alive
around.
for a larger reward. Okay. So you can start, of
this
course, with a
grass to
standoff
sneak
if
up
you
on
want,
Make a quiet
but
cave.
we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try the stealthy approach. But yeah, on normal the enemies are sadly not that smart. Okay, we have someone in the distance also. Who is shooting at us? Okay, that's the archer over there. But yeah, as you know, there's a new feature in this game where you can throw enemy weapons. So this guy is super annoying. But I have no arrows, of course, so we just have to find a way up. But yeah, we got some arrows here, that's nice. Got a new sake bottle. We can use our spy. Oh, what the heck? Yo guys, what are you doing here? Thanks for joining, but that wasn't necessary. Okay, now they're all coming here. Oh, I dodged that arrow. Nice.
The blade is only as good as the one wielding it. Be better.
Oh, there he is.
He looks like the one in charge.
So we got our main leader over there. I'm playing Shadows, but it's a very huge game. Yeah, it is. Shadows looks a lot better. I think that's interesting that people say that. I think both games look great.
Those blades better be sharp.
Let's see. Nice. Are there story quests memorable like Witcher 3? I will be waiting for a sale. I think some of them are totally memorable. But I think the side content is so good in this game that the jump to main content. Okay. That did not look good. Yeah, that's basically the way to go for these ranged enemies. Did he fall off? No, sadly not. I need this game on PC ASAP. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a while. So yeah, your bow and arrow is really good for range, for stealth. And the new feature is this, Onryo's Howl. And that is basically where that fear, terrify system from Tsushima comes in. You have to kill enemies without getting hit yourself, and then you can do this feature. And then so you can also do this.
Taking a closer look.
To basically lure them away. Some stealth takedowns.
Nothing's there. You don't scare me.
I like the visual style of Yotei way more though. Yeah, it totally has more of a visual style. And another big difference between Shadows and Yotei is that Shadows has more urban environments. Yotei is very much nature. Oh, I thought I would.
Going to take a look. fight. What?
Oh, sad. I thought I would do. Thought I would be able to do a jump and then air assassination. Probably if I did not throw the kunai, I would have been able to. Or did not throw the sucker model, I would have been able to do that. Is there a lethal difficulty? Yes. Let's try it out. I've not tried it yet. So we see target lock disabled. Okay. So now we kill enemies very fast, but they damage us very fast too. And the sake jar, we don't need that. We do maybe are able to use that. Let's see what's the best approach here. Okay, there are a lot of enemies here with the leader there. Maybe if we kill this guy, not everyone will be alerted. No.
Fight them! I see you there!
Okay, everyone saw me. Okay, let's change approach.
It's you, the woman who killed the snake! Today is your last day! I will crush your bones to dust!
Okay, that is one. Okay, that's not a lot of damage on lethal. Maybe that's because it's the. Okay, 2 hits is a kill in lethal. That's crazy. Oh, we really go all the way back here? Okay, okay, okay. Then I think we can better just skip the enemies. But yeah, normal is fine. There are totally some harder moments. Did he just block them, or what did he do? Okay, so basically trying to stagger the enemy. I think lethal doesn't feel as lethal as I remember from Yotei. From Sushi. Maybe it's mostly in the harder difficulty. Because I still take 2 hits for the regular enemies. And I think that's the case on normal too. Okay, bow very strong, of course. Still 3 hits? Really? Well, I die way faster, that's crazy to me. Yeah, we have this. That should be way stronger on people. It also opens them up. Attacks 3 hits. Oh, he's disarming me, okay.
Don't let her get to it!
Then we have to grab our weapon. Oh my god. Okay, lethal. I'm not ready for it on this. We're going back. I don't think you want to do the camp with what I only have unlocked. Interesting, I was able to preload on Sunday. Yeah, the preload has been available for a long time. You can already get the bow pretty early, which is nice. Lethal looks fun, for sure. To be fair, I really expected lethal to be you kill the enemies way faster too, and so far that doesn't really seem to be the case. Here, for example, this enemy. 2 hits in normal and 2 hits in lethal. I expected to 1 hit in lethal then. I remember in Tsushima it was really enemies would die from 1 or 2 hits. But it just like increased your... So yeah, this already goes way better. We want to use dual blades for the guy with the spear, but let's get him in the bigger arena. Oh, he's gonna... Okay, so now he was charging his disarm attack, but because I did my charge heavy attack, I actually ignored that attack. Right now I, for example, have very little skills, so that's why lethal is way harder too. Okay, he's blocking all those attacks. So let's use the dual katana.
Here I go.
Oh, he's on his knees.
Please.
Again, the dual katana is really a lot of fun.
You have no
Super
idea
fast.
who you are dealing with. I fight for Lord Saito.
Do
That's
lethal
enough
enemies
for
one
me
shot
and
you?
my
No,
blade.
2 shots. So it's kind of weird. Again, I remember lethal being quite different, especially in terms of you being able to take them out way more quickly.
This will be bloody.
Of course, the standoffs are still in the game. Time it right, and then. And that's pretty fun mechanic. So now that boss is on his knees, he of course got the reinforcements. Okay, so on lethal it's 3 hits. On normal it's 4. It's kind of crazy to me. But yeah, they're going to try and revive the guy. Okay, so this arm attack, I did my charged heavy attack, and then. They are going to try and revive him. But as long as you keep them away from by throwing a weapon, for example. Yeah, that is what also makes every camp a bit different, because now you have like this mechanic where they try to revive the boss. Other camps don't have that, where you just simply kill the leader and that's the end of it. So they try and change things up for sure. There's that Onryo's Howl that you unlock very early to scare enemies, open their defense. I think we got everyone.
I die for Lord Saito.
So if he was able to, if they would
you
be able to
failed him
revive him,
twice.
he would be getting
You'll have
back
to
up,
live
and you
with this
basically have to do the boss fight again. I guess there's no achievement for lethal, is it? I don't think so. It really improves everything that Tsushima did great. I agree. Yeah, it does. I want to play this, but haven't finished Shadows yet. Might as well just wait for a sale. It's way too much of the same. Look, I don't think it's too much of the same, and I really what I said in
I saw
my
your smoke signal. Ah,
I'm not sure if I said it in my Q&A video or during the weekly Monday stream. But I really compare Ghost of Yotei and Shadows as Battlefield and Call of Duty. Sure, they're both military shooters, but you immediately understand that they are quite different games. They have weapons, first person, you have multiplayer, but yeah, it's completely different. I would argue that Yotei and Shadows is kind of same like that. It's also open world, there are activities, but the loop, the game, like the RPG nature, Shadows is way more of an RPG than Yotei is.
Like myself,
combat is quite different with the stances and the weapon types. So yeah, I really think it's
beyond the Shogun's control, where anyone can join Clan Saito and be named.
So you get this cutscene after taking out the first camp.
If they are brave enough to earn it. Clan Matsumai call themselves
the game is coming tomorrow.
The protectors of the North. But this land is ours, and we will defend our home.
What is it? One of our camps has fallen. They say it was attacked
Your
by
big Ubisoft news just dropped? Oh
an
no.
Onryo.
A ghost. That woman is flesh and blood.
Of course, my lord. Only the people believe otherwise.
The people believe what they are told. When you call her Onryo, you evoke something greater than a single woman. You give her power.
Wow, I see Game Pass is now $30
It has
a
taken
month.
years
That's
to gain
crazy.
a foothold in Ezo. Every camp we lose gives the Matsumai ground. Bring me her head.
Oh yeah, I see the
Not
the
excuses.
studio. Vantage Studios. In a release that went up after the story was first published, Vantage Studios is the first step in the company moving towards the video. Oh yeah, now we have also a altar of reflection. So every camp you do also gives you a new skill. And there are really a lot of nice skills. I'm gonna go for the Onryo's Will because this lets me revive at the cost of 3 spirit, which is very good. I will of course do a early things video where I will tell you about the
Looks like I have you to thank for keeping me in business today.
Find anything good?
See for yourself. Smells like opportunity, doesn't it? I'll see you around.
Yeah, he doesn't sell anything for me. You will encounter this guy early, but I will have the early things video up very, very soon. Okay, let's do another one of the bounties that I wanted to show you. I want to fast travel around. That's a way to change the time of day. There we go. Yeah. Game Pass now $30 a month. Yeah, I saw them just say that Ultimate is $30. That is crazy to me. So it's like half the price of the game you will be getting day one. Like, what is the deal there? What? But I guess that's the cost of putting Call of Duty on it. There's no New Game Plus ringside. Ghost of Yotei, Age of Shadows crossover. I wish. Oh, I've never encountered a wolf camp without actually having the wolf then. Here's what happens. Oh, there's no one in it. Nothing in it. Lots of loot here though. We don't get the ghost mask from the start, but there are similar masks that you can get early. Like let's go here. Do I need to play the first ghost to get the story in this one? No, you don't need to. There's really no need for that. So yeah, we have the last known position for our bounty that we're going after. And it's at the cemetery. Which kind of looks awesome. This was one of the locations from the
Clan Eguchi. I know that
from the
name.
trailer.
They made a lot of enemies in the south. Another dead samurai. Smeared with bait to attract crows. There's some sort of powder around his eyes. A note was left on him. Clan Tsugaru. They were wiped out after they assassinated Lord Eguchi.
Not so fast. You here for Crow Genzo?
What if I am?
I
His
love
bounty is
these
mine,
types of interactions.
And I work alone.
Funny. So do I.
So yeah, you're going after a bounty, you pick it up from the bounty board, but there are basically other Ronins always in the world as part of the story that are hunting you and are also taking the bounty. So the bounties are not there only for you, but for the other Ronins in the game as well, so you encounter them quite often, and it makes going after the target a little more special. It adds a fun little twist. Hey Banisher, I'm doing well. How are you? Busy, of course, with the game and all the content, but exciting times.
You're here for my bounty.
That's right.
I'm playing on PS5 Pro, that's
Clan
right.
Eguchi
Brandon.
slaughtered my brothers. Then
I hope they will
refused
add
to bury
replayable
them.
camps. I hope
Their
so too.
bodies were picked away by crows. I am only returning the favor.
There's more to that
Yeah, I think
story.
they should also
I fought
go
in the
to
south.
another culture.
I remember hearing
not
about Lord
Japan
Eguchi's
anymore.
assassination at the hands of your clan.
He deserved to die. They all do.
That may be. But like you said, I'm only here for the bounty.
Then you too will be food for the crows.
The bounties are not replayable. They are basically side missions that you can only do once. How many bounties are there in the game? I think 10 at least. Quite a lot. Every region has a few of them. And there are 5 regions in the game.
For Clan
5 like
Tsugaru.
actual regions. He has a spear on his back, as we see, so he's likely gonna use that later. Oh, and he has the tool. Oh. So he can like easily do a surprise attack afterwards.
You will not stop me.
So he wanted to disarm me, but I had other plans.
Clan Eguchi cannot go unpunished.
The war is over. They lost. Just like you.
I will avenge my brother.
Oh. So I drank a sake bottle, getting spirit back, and then you can throw that to stagger the enemy. There we go.
May
Goodbye
you
to you.
rejoin your brothers.
That's another bounty completed. And this also gives us the...
Not so fast.
Oh, more Ronin.
You here for Crow Kenzo?
Mitsubushi.
He's already dead.
That bounty was mine.
So then you stun them, can instantly go like they're not defending anymore. Okay, he has a spear, so then we want to switch to the dual blades to more quickly stagger the guy. But yeah, you can of course use the dual blades against any enemy, but it will just be a bit harder to break their stagger than using a katana. That's of course a huge difference from Assassin's Creed Shadows, that yeah, the weapon stand system, the rock, paper, scissors gameplay is still in the game. And yeah, in Shadows you can use any weapon against any enemy, it doesn't matter, just what you like to play as, or like the moveset you like. But in Yotei it's actually really smart to switch, because it takes way longer to kill an enemy without using the right weapon. Unless you use the Odashi. They need to add duels to the legend mode, yes. Really getting safe out with Red Dead Redemption 2 with all these standoff. Like I said, the game
Blinding powder.
is close to
Useful
that
in a
in terms of
fight.
like the open world and stuff. So now we are going to go to this altar of reflection and get another skill. I'm gonna go for the save fall. I love no fall damage, so save fall is great. Which one is better, Yotei or Shadows? I think I love the mystery and the surprises in this open world. So I'm gonna say Yotei is... Yeah, I think Yotei is the... Like, I would give that a higher score if I was a reviewer at a website or whatever. I would give like Shadows an 8 and Yotei an 8.8. But there are totally things that I think Shadows does better. Like stealth is way better in Shadows. And I love the RPG elements and being able to more like better cater to your own playstyle. That's a lot of fun too. I'm gonna leave the stream here though, because yeah, we saw a lot of the early game open world to give you a good idea what the game has to offer. Of course, there's way more. So we now completed the bounties. There are new bounties, as you can see here. And yeah, we are working hard on a lot of spoiler-free tips and tricks. The game is of course out very, very soon. So yeah, hope you are enjoying it. And yeah, that was a really go hunting, mans. Don't spam. There is no hunting in this game. I killed a bear. That's as far as the hunting goes. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the game when you get to play yourself. I will speak to you very, very soon. Keep it locked to the channel, of course, for way more